What's up, guys?
That's my line.
Oh, my
That's
bad.
my line. That's my line.
My bad.
However, I will say this. What a fucking day for Wisconsin sports. Are you kidding me? First week, the Brewers win the division, and then this.
And then the Badgers. Don't forget about the Badgers.
Okay, don't bring that up.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, about now, about now, about now.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your man, Clapboy Bells, and welcome to another episode of Wisco Sports. You just obviously saw my other video because we all saw the Brewers win the division, but the Packers beat the 49ers on Sunday Night Football after a Mason Crosby 51-game winning field goal after Rodgers finds Adams a couple times to put us in field goal range. This was an unbelievable game. I could not believe it. Packers actually had a good lead. They were up 17-0, and then right before the half ended, 49ers came back, got a touchdown. Then the first drive in the next half, they touchdown, and then kind of went back and forth, and then a couple bad calls, and Davante Adams was a little cheap shot, and then a ref, he decided, I'm just not going to call a 15-yard penalty on a helmet-to-helmet contact. That just seems a little bit skeptical, but they'll call a pass interference on a little tap on his shoulder. Just, the ref calls were a little bit but this was interesting. The 49ers literally gave this game to the Packers. They had the ball. We had no timeouts. We couldn't stop the clock. So the 49ers, all they had to do was really just get the ball and waste as much time as they could. They could have waited all this time. Instead, they snapped the ball. Juszczyk should have just waited. He should have just knelt, and he should have waited more time and took more time off. He shouldn't have went in the end zone. I don't know what the heck he was doing. 37 seconds with no timeouts was enough time for Rodgers, apparently, and Mason Crosby was deemed the hero as he is doing whatever he can. Aaron Rodgers was the MVP of today's game, and that's pretty much all I have to say. What's your thoughts?
Which game?
The game we just watched.
I honestly thought the Niners had it. I didn't think Aaron Rodgers, with no timeouts, was going to just throw a touchdown. I mean, not a touchdown. Throw it across the field like that. And Mason Crosby making that field goal after being iced. I was not expecting that. I'm a Jimmy Garoppolo fan. He's from...
he's... if you didn't know, he's obviously from Chicago. But he's from Mount Prospect, where Jimmy Garoppolo actually grew up, which is a pretty cool, interesting fact.
He grew up in Arlington Heights, but that's very close. That's
very close. Okay,
yes.
Yeah, okay. But,
yes,
yeah. But anyways, yeah, pretty cool.
Pretty upset. I was pretty upset. I really thought the Niners were going to win.
When do you think Niners are making the switch to Trey Lance then?
I hope next year, but not this year. Okay. I don't think he's ready yet. I just don't. I don't want him to be like another Justin Fields where he just gets destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
And his career just ends. I don't know. I don't think Justin Fields is
It's only one game, dude.
It's only one game.
But, if you only passed 60... if you didn't watch the Bears game, the Browns absolutely demolished the Bears today. Terrible game for the Bears, unfortunately.
I mean, it was kind of expected. There's nothing.
And Minnesota, they beat Seattle.
Somehow, yes.
Somehow they did. After I predicted in my prediction video, Minnesota was going to win because they were at home.
And somehow the Rams
is different.
The Rams beat the Bucks.
As I said in my last video as well.
I honestly underestimated Stafford. I didn't think he was going to be really that good.
He keeps saying Stafford's trash. But I don't know why anybody.
Until now, I believe it. The first two games.
After Stafford has always torched the Packers with yards. For years, I've always said he was a good quarterback.
But he kept losing a lot of games.
It's because he wasted his years with Detroit. Now he's on a good team. That's what happens. It's just, that's how things work.
I didn't think the Rams were actually that good until, I guess, this year.
Another big upset was, oh my goodness, Chiefs lost again. Chargers. Chiefs lost to the Chargers. Oh. What in the world? And
it happens.
A terrible day if you're a Detroit sports fan.
Oh my goodness.
Just minutes apart The Detroit Tigers lost after a big error, and Justin Tucker breaks an NFL record for a 66-yard field goal.
You said Detroit Tigers.
No, Detroit Lions.
Yes, you said
No.
Tigers.
No, the Detroit Tigers are the baseball team.
Yeah. But
The Tigers are the baseball team. I just found out just right seconds apart. The Detroit Lions, the Detroit Tigers lost on an error by their on an error in extra innings, and the Lions, who had the lead, Justin Tucker kicked a 66-yard field goal to win the game.
That's historic.
That's unbelievable. I mean, you can't even I can't even kick that.
I wonder who's going to be the one who's going to break that record next.
Oh, no one's breaking a record
Sebastian
like that.
Janikowski, 76.
Okay, that video still makes me cry.
That makes me...
Okay. But yeah, other news was Broncos absolutely torched the Jets.
Obviously.
I mean, we kind of all knew that. Saints beat the Patriots. Raiders beat the...
Dolphins.
Out of all people, the Raiders beat the Dolphins in
3-0.
overtime. They're 3-0.
3-0.
Who would ever thought? Patriots lost to the Saints, weirdly enough. That just happened.
That's not weird. I mean, the Patriots are not. They're still kind of rebuilding.
Hey, it's Bucks versus Patriots next week. Tom Brady's coming home.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be an interesting one. That's going to obviously be Sunday Night Football, but yeah, that's interesting. And then
We got the Cowboys tomorrow.
yeah, Cowboys and Eagles tomorrow. I'm taking the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboy fan.
Of course, you're a bandwagon fan.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
they're
are.
not. No, they're just.
If the Bears are a bad team, he'll bandwagon either the Cowboys or the 49ers. He does this every time.
No, not the Cowboys.
Yeah, he does. No,
I'm a
don't
little
lie.
fan of him. That's it. But I mean, I know a lot of people hate him, but I don't.
Yeah, just like that. Put up the L, Bear. Put up the L, Bears fan. Put it up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a very interesting day, to say the least. Also, Steelers are trash.
What was that? Something just fell.
Yeah, I would check it later. But
That sounded like someone's trying to break in.
but regardless, okay, let's talk about the stats of today's game because I never really said anything.
Yeah, let's do that.
So Aaron Rodgers, he was the MVP of today's game after leading field goal drive to win the game. He went 23 out of 33, 261 yards and 2 touchdowns. Aaron Jones on the ground had 19 carries for 82 yards and a touchdown. Dylan had 6 for 18. On the receiving end, Devontae Adams led with 12 catches for 132 yards and a touchdown. Valdez-Scantling had 3 catches for 59 yards and a touchdown. Lazard had a catch for 42.
Tanyan
Tanyan only got me 6 points. Was kind of pointless.
You mean 6
1 point.
yards?
I mean 6 yards. 1 point.
6
That was
yards.
kind of stupid. Jones had 2 for 14. That was kind of it. Aaron, and then on the defensive side, Devondre Campbell led the game with 12 tackles, 6 of them solo. Jair Alexander had an interception. How about my boy? And that's about that. Yeah. Okay, that tickles. All right, on the other side, for San Francisco, Jimmy G went 25 out of 40.
Oh.
That's a lot of passing attempts.
That is a lot.
257 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an INT. On the ground, he had a carry for 4 yards. And then Trey Lance was in there. He had a rushing touchdown, so that's cool for him. Trey Sermon, the rookie out of Ohio State, I have high expectations for him. He had 10 carries, 31 yards, and a touchdown. And 2 catches for 3.
Touchdown.
George Kittle had 7 for 92. Debo Samuel had 5 for 52. Kyle Juszczyk had 4 for 37 and 5 carries for 14 yards. Brandon Ayuk had 4 for 37 and a TD. Mohamed Sanu had 3 for 36.
Mohamed Sanu.
And on the defensive side,
Nick Bosa.
a big fumble. Jimmy G also had a big fumble. That was a huge turnaround for the game. It was a fumble.
That would have been it. That would have
could
been the game.
We got a field goal. If we would have scored a touchdown, I think that would have been the game regardless. But Ali Alshair had 10 total tackles. Fred Warner, who I think is an outstanding linebacker, had 8.
Bosa sacks.
And Trenton Cannon had 104 total
Nick Bosa.
kick yards. Nick, we get it. You love Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa.
Yep, we get it.
You already know why.
So anyways, next week, Packers play the Pittsburgh Steelers at home.
The Packers are going to win. I'm
Yeah.
calling it right now.
After what I saw against what Pittsburgh,
By the Bungles?
Pittsburgh can't stop losing to the Bengals. Out of all teams, you just can't have that happen.
The Bungles.
If you're going into Lambeau Field, this is going to be the first time we see Aaron Rodgers and Big Ben play each other since the Super Bowl.
Wow, that's a long time.
Both times the Packers have played the Steelers in between. It was a backup quarterback, Matt Flynn, and Brett Hundley started both those games.
Wow.
So we did not actually. Rodgers has not played a game against Pittsburgh since the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl
45.
45. That's a long time ago.
And the Bears play the Lions. If I'm hopefully expecting better from Justin Fields.
Nope. I think the Lions are going to beat the Bears in a very close game.
The Lions have surprised me. The Lions aren't that bad. They almost came back and beat
unlucky.
the 49ers. They actually were able to do a lot against the Packers until Aaron Rodgers kind of took over. And then they really should have beat the Ravens. A 66-yard field goal is
unlucky. They just get unlucky. Just like the Niners today. Unlucky. That was just unlucky.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about the infrastructure bill?
No, why do you want to talk about the infrastructure bill? I think that's it for my video. I think I'm done talking here.
You can talk about a little bit about government, what's going on.
We're not talking yet. Okay, anyways, it's your man Clapboy Bales. Subscribe below, comment with your thoughts, like this stuff, and of course
smash
share.
the like button.
That's right.
Smash like.
And obviously, as always,
leave a comment. Do you think we should talk about government? Should we talk about Nancy Pelosi?
No. We're not.
Mitch McConnell.
I stick to sports only.
All right. Well, let us know in the comments. What do you guys think? That we want to kind of spice it up a little bit.
Okay. Well, speaking half for a done, it's your man Clapboy Bales. Stay safe, be smart, and as always,
don't do drugs.
Go Pack Go.
Go Pack Go.
And go Brewers. We will see you next time.
Bye-bye.